It looks really, really fun. How did you begin this, and what spurred it on? I'm curious.
Well, basically, I've been vegan for over 10 years, and I realized it was incredibly difficult to travel and be a vegan at the same time. It's gotten a little better over the last 10 years, but at the beginning it was really tough. So I started to document all of my travels and everywhere I ate. And in 2005, I came up with the show, and I pitched it to a few networks, and everyone loved it, but they were like, oh, we don't do healthy. So I said, all right, I'll do it myself.
Ready with courage and a heart that wanted to make a difference by providing a valuable yet entertaining resource, Carolyn launched The Healthy Voyager the same year.
So I started with the blog, and we did the pilot episode, and since 2005 I've just been traveling the world and documenting it for the show and doing it myself, and the brand has grown a lot since then. Basically, yeah, I knew that if I built the brand on my own and proved that there was a market for it, that they would come to me, and that's kind of what's been starting to happen. My fiance and I have all our camera equipment. We were filmmakers for many years, and we thought, we travel anyway, we can just film when we're on the road. And so we did it all ourselves. He's an artist, so he created my logos and my design, and I did all the content, so producing the shows, writing them, helping edit, get everything together. And I studied holistic nutrition and culinary arts, so I do have a background in it, so I thought that I could meld all of that together to make a good, resourceful, entertaining product. So yeah, it's just a two-team thing, but we're doing really well, and the brand has expanded. We've got a cooking show now and a celebrity interview show. We have a green show, so green tips. I do a lot of event coverage. I have a radio show. I'm writing a few cookbooks. I'm starting my own line of food. So it's grown because I really just love advocating healthy lifestyles.
Oh, great.
That looks awesome. Wow.
Wow. We're going to mix and match.
Okay,
perfect. It looks so good.
Welcome to Savannah, a beautiful little city in the deep south filled with rich history and good old southern charm. Founded in 1733, the city is peppered with parks, monuments, and squares that paint the picture of this once colonial capital. With her traveling adventures taking her to places like Savannah, Georgia, and Africa's bushland, Carolyn shares with us her favorite destination thus far, and how easy it is to find vegan options.
Kenya was probably my favorite episode because I went there with a lot of reservations thinking, what am I going to eat there? So I thought, all right, I'm going to pack my bags chock full of my own stuff. I brought Vega powders, and I brought Luna bars, and all kinds of stuff like that, just in case I was just eating bread all day.
Right.
And I was so surprised. All of that came back on the plane with me because I ate like a little piglet. We were so well taken care of because really a lot of Europeans and Indians go visit Kenya and Southern Africa, and they're really, really helpful and accommodating to special vegetarian diets. And every morning and every afternoon and every evening in the commissary or the main dining area, they would label everything that was on the table, and this is vegetarian, this is without it, and they don't use a lot of dairy anyway, so it was really very simple, and it was phenomenal. Lots of
They didn't do that just for you. They normally do this.
They normally do that, and we were in the African bush in the Masai Mara, and it was great. And we went to Nairobi, and I ate fine there as well, so I was really surprised. So not only was it surprising food-wise, it was just such a beautiful country to visit, and the people were phenomenal. So that's my favorite, I have to say.
When we return after this brief message, we will learn more about Carolyn Scott Hamilton's other creative ideas for The Healthy Voyager. You're watching Vegetarian Elite on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Vegetarian Elite on Supreme Master Television and our interview with Carolyn Scott Hamilton, founder of The Healthy Voyager. Since its inception in 2005, Carolyn has expanded The Healthy Voyager to include many other aspects of the vegan lifestyle, one of which involves celebrities.
And as far as celebrities, yeah, we're launching an episode, a new series under the Healthy Voyager umbrella called the Healthy Voyager Tour Bus. And I came up with that because I love music and I love comedians and kind of under the umbrella of traveling. So many musicians and comedians travel. So they're on tour, so it's tough for them to remain healthy. And now there's so many vegan, vegetarian, eco-friendly, gluten-free artists. So I thought, why not interview them on their tour bus and do some cooking segments and kind of see what their favorite meal is and how they're able to survive on tour. So that's been something that's been in the works, and I have people like Ricky Rocket, who's the drummer of Poison, and Erica Badu is interested and looking to get Jason Schwartzman. And so there are a lot of people on the horizon that are going to pop on the show, and I'll either cook with them or go dine with them and talk about how they survive healthily on tour.
Under her stewardship, the Healthy Voyager has gone international. It's also leaving a healthy impression on the airwaves.
My show is available online on healthyvoyager.com, on YouTube, on Facebook, kind of everywhere. And I'm syndicated on a bunch of websites. In fact, in the UK, there's a website called Veggie Vision, and I'm kind of their American counterpart, so they showcase my videos, as well as in Australia. There's another website called Lola Berry, so she and I are working together, so kind of internationalizing the show via the web empire. But I do have a radio show that I launched in July, and it can be heard as a podcast on my website, on iTunes, as well as Facebook and my blog. But it is heard live in Los Angeles on an AM radio station. It's AM 1680. But it live streams on the web on adrenalineradio.com, and then you can hear it as a podcast on iTunes and my website.
And do you receive maybe comments via email, for example? What's the public response like?
Yeah, I have quite a few listeners nationwide. In fact, worldwide now. I know that a lot of people in the UK listen to my radio show because of the Veggie Vision. So yeah, I get a lot of comments because every show is a different theme, and it's under the guise of a Healthy Voyager. So it's not just food and dining and cooking. It's healthy career, healthy finances, healthy relationships, women's health. So I do, run the gamut of health, and I'm getting a lot of listeners that normally wouldn't listen to a vegan show, hearing about overall health and lifestyle. So I throw green in there. I do throw, doctors in there. Like I just had, her name was Alyssa Rankin. She's a holistic OBGYN actually in Marin County, and we talked about women's health and breast cancer month. So every week it's a different show. So I really love covering all kinds of health. Every time I'm in San Diego, I pop into Stephanie's for some take-home treats. Stephanie's in Ocean Beach specializes in organic vegan desserts. They bake their own cupcakes, cakes, pies, cookies, and their house specialty, pizza and cheesecake. Their products can be found here at the cafe, as well as local Whole Foods markets and specialty restaurants across town. They use mostly organic ingredients, as well as no refined sugars, eggs, or dairy.
Don't forget your midnight chocolate cheesecake, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
You won't miss any of those ingredients as soon as you take a bite out of this. I'm having dinner in downtown, so I better get moving. This made me excited for Thanksgiving.
Flavors are great.
Yeah.
And the portobello mushroom adds such a nice flavor to the pasta.
A real great creamy marinara.
You
which
can
we
definitely
normally don't get to try
No,
elsewhere.
we don't. And you can definitely eat vegan and have all kinds of the colors, the quantity, the flavor.
Texture, everything.
It's great food.
Viewers and listeners can expect more countries to be added to the Healthy Voyager show lineup. Carolyn has also created a new feature that will help travelers choose the best products and services wherever their journeys may take them.
We're going to do UK, France, Spain. We may be doing Costa Rica next year. So there's a lot of travel coming up for the show. And in addition to that, we're doing more of the cooking shows, holiday baking segments, that sort of thing. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm adding... I added earlier this year, it's called the Healthy Voyager Approved Directory, which is kind of like my own good housekeeping seal mixed with a Zagat guide. So I cover products, hotel services, and restaurants, and I list them according to the categories and the special diets that they accommodate. The directory's up, and it'll say, you know, X product. This is the website where you find it. It's good for, you know, vegans, vegetarians, kosher, gluten-free, whatever, and then my favorite product from that line or the restaurant. And it's going to be an iPhone app as well as a print guide, like a Zagat guide, so that you can have it with you for traveling.
Her heart in the right place, Carolyn always strives to improve and enhance the services of the Healthy Voyager to benefit travelers around the world.
I love what I do. I love to eat. I love to travel. And I do love helping folks that wouldn't normally venture out and do things because of their dietary restraints. So, like we were saying a little earlier, that, you know, tough when you're in an airport or tough when you're at a theme park. So I've even covered that. I've done a theme park article, and I've covered all the national theme parks, and, you know, going to an airport and figuring out what you're going to get in each terminal. And I've done kind of an expose of, you know, which places accommodate the best. And I'm hoping to continue to grow the brand and get bigger and be able to touch more people, whether they're vegan or not, and show them that it's delicious, or just healthy in general, like a new type of eating, or help those people who can't normally go out to eat.
I was floored with what was called the Paris of the Plains. Kansas City, the city of fountains, has a unique collection of over 200 working fountains, second only to Rome.